So here's what we got coming up, guys. There's a casita. Wasn't rusty, though. I'm going to have to learn what a Thor looks like, because every time I see a casita is the only trailer that I can identify, by the way, just by sight. I guess I identify all the other ones by smell. But here's what we got coming up, guys. Yesterday, Tom sent me a message. Hey, if you go to the aquarium and the Lexington, I'll send you money for admission fee. So I'm like, yeah, okay. And he immediately sent me money for admission fees for both of them. And I'm like, damn, now I gotta do it. So tomorrow I am going to go to the aquarium. And it is going to be an all-day thing, and I'm going to shoot a whole lot of footage, and I have plans for it. I got plans. So we're finally going to go to the aquarium, and just be forewarned, the dolphin show is shut down, the 4D theater is shut down, the, what do you call that thing? The wildlife flight theater is shut down, but all the displays are open. I'm hoping you can still touch the sharks and the stingrays, and the birds will still be out. They have a huge atrium there. It's going to be beautiful. And I am going tomorrow, which is why I'm trying to pace myself a little bit today, knee-wise. That little pier we walked out on, I was like, do I really want to go out there? I'm like, yes, I do. And I went and I spotted a whooping crane. So it's not a fun way to live, guys, where you have to, like, limit what you do. You got to pace yourself. And, yeah. But there's people far worse than me. You know what I mean? So I just think we need to pass a law where there has to be a bench every 100 yards in every part of America. It would be a huge help. Goose Island State Park, guys. That was it. Want to go look at the big tree while we're over here? It's a big tree. You don't want to miss it. There's a little bit of a wind-swept live oak. The wind's got into that one, too. Right along the bay, guys, heading over to the big tree. And we were right down this road a few videos ago, where I pulled over right up here and turned around to let the car behind me pass. We're going right into the wind now. And I'm telling you, stunning day. Stunning day, guys. Someone remind me to buy lens cleaners, those little cloths, disposable alcohol cloths, please. Put it on my list. I need those. Oh, and I finally got windshield wiper fluid. They finally got it back in stock. There was about 10 days there where Walmart and Murphy's didn't have windshield wiper fluid. I also started to notice the toilet paper aisle is getting pretty empty again. I guess with all this news of things going back to how they were months ago, people are doing a little stockpiling again. I'll be in trouble when the public bathrooms run out of toilet paper. The only time I've bought toilet paper in the last 2 years is when I bought it for somebody. What we got, guys? Turkey buzzards. Turkey buzzards. Get the chart out. Where's the chart, Michael? Man, we come across a lot of these, don't we? There's just a lot of dead stuff around here. Morning, boys. Morning, Ralph. Good morning, John. Good morning, George. Good morning, Ringo. Good morning, Paul. I read online that turkey vultures like beetles. It's that little Beatles joke for you guys. That bird that flew off must have been Pete Best. this, guys, because, you know, on this little video you've seen palm trees and fishing piers and duck blinds, and there's gators in the water here, and there's cattle here, and it's kind of a weird part of Texas. These are some big boys. That is a big boy right there. You can hear him. Does that thing look kind of like a little bit like a bison to you? Like some type of hybrid or crossbred? Michael, you didn't send me a cow chart, buddy. I don't know what this is. I don't know if you guys can hear him pulling the grass out. I don't know about you guys, but I could really go for a cheeseburger right about now. That's a mother and her baby. The mother is Janis Joplin, and the baby is Veal Young. Veal Young. Yep, I got cattle jokes. Okay, guys, the BigTree, Goose Island State Park. And I swear some of these trees are bigger than the BigTree. They should call it the old tree. It's well over 1,000 years old. Some of the online references say it's 2,000 years old. I thought there was some type of dating they could use to be more specific, but we can't even tell who won an election. So how are we going to tell how old the BigTree is? I can't imagine how many hurricanes this thing has made it through. And this fence is awesome. And there's some workers doing a hell of a job over there. Keeping everything maintained for us. That's the BigTree, guys. It is very possible that when Jesus Christ walked the earth, this tree was right here. So this fence is here because you can see even some of the roots are exposed. They come up and go back in all throughout the area. So even just walking on them could damage the tree. They give it fertilizer, and this thing lost a lot of its canopy during Hurricane Harvey. So the BigTree might not even be the biggest tree in the area anymore, but it is the oldest. And I can relate to that. Yeah, go online and look up the BigTree, guys, and check a couple different sites, because you'll get different stories about how old it is and the history and the Native Americans that would gather here. It's pretty cool. Well, guys, we might hit the church and cemetery real quick. Not the Catholic cemetery. There's, well, the other little chapel might be Catholic too, I forget. There's a little chapel and a little old cemetery. We'll swing by that on the way out. That's the BigTree, folks. Over here in Lamar, that fence is something. They were back in the brush removing some plants, and out of curiosity, and I'm old and I got time on my hands, I asked them what they were removing, and they said guinea grass, as in guinea pig. And it's native to Africa, Israel, and Yemen. And it's an invasive plant that will take over the entire area. So they're getting rid of it as much as they can. But they are working. And then some hunters just pulled up here. So let's go check something else out that they told me. Well, guys, here's the Lamar Cemetery. Established in the year of our Lord, 1854. No dogs. Not responsible for accidents. Is that here on the property, or the accident that led you to come to the cemetery in the first place? Got a little bell tower there. That's kind of neat. This burial ground originally served pioneer settlers of the Lamar community, founded by James W. Byrne, a native of Ireland and a veteran of the Texas Revolution. It was named for his friend Marabou B. Lamar, President of the Republic of Texas from 1833 to 1841. The earliest grave is that of Patrick O'Connor, 1822 to 1854, a bookkeeper for Burns business operations in New Orleans. The town of Lamar ceased to exist by 1915, and the cemetery was neglected until the 1940s, when it was restored through efforts by the family of John Henry Kroger, 1944. Very cool. So they reclaimed this cemetery. There's some houses all around it and some trailers. Pretty neat. Stella Maris Chapel, M-A-R-I-S Chapel. Sold land on Aransas Bay to the Catholic Church for a chapel site. Byrne engaged a French architect to design the structure, which was completed in 1858, called Stella Maris, Star of the Sea Chapel. It was built of shellcrete, a shell aggregate masonry, an important link with the area's early Roman Catholic heritage. The chapel was moved to this site in 1986. So I wonder where it was originally located. Down along the water? Go within his gates, giving thanks. Enter his courts with songs of praise. Give thanks to him and bless his name. Psalm 100. And holy peace, reverence, and silence. Interesting. Very nice. Can you guys make out the butterflies in there? They're almost the same colors as the little flowers. See them moving right there, right about dead center? It's like a reddish orange butterfly. There he goes. Pretty. There's a few in there. Butterflies, cows, and whooping cranes today, guys. Another tree in the middle of the road. Hey guys, please go to the description. Check out my friend's channel, Tracy Phillips. Please go there and subscribe. Back in the ranger station, guys. I need to go cook some grub. I had a piece of toast today, and I'm hungry. 10:35. What do you want, bird? That's right. It's going back into the official park of the park. When office is closed, use self-pay. After hours, self-pay station. All campsites occupied and or reserved. Wow. I don't know how they do that because we just drove through there. There's no one in there. I mean, it's got to be about 80% empty. Oh, well. All right, now I have a question for you. What did the Buddhist monk say to the hot dog vendor? Make me one with everything.
Make me one.
I have the worst YouTube channel. Guys, I am hungry. We got some Italian sausage, red and green peppers, and some onions. Just going to fry them up in the pan here. This is what Devin and I were supposed to eat on our little camping trip, but we wound up having to eat at the restaurant when we got the flat tire, and then we ate leftovers later that night. But once they're all browned up on the outside, I just cut them up so they'll cook quicker in the middle. It smells pretty good. I got some butter on the bread there to toast the roll a little bit, and some sausage sliders. These are the same leftover rolls from Thanksgiving on a roll. So I'm eating good today, guys. No complaints there. Well, guys, that was Goose Island State Park. We did part 2 today, and I'm glad I went back over. It was nice to see the park open. It's a gorgeous day. Super friendly rangers. I did ask the ranger if I could film her first, and she said yes, and she didn't know why, so she had a good sense of humor. I appreciate you all riding along with me. I apologize for the microphone problems, guys. Thanks for watching.